Picture Benjamin Zander on stage with the Boston Philharmonic. The orchestra is tense, fine strings quivering, brass barely breathing as he leans in and says, "There are only two types of people in the world, those who can be transformed and those who can't." Yet, what if your whole life was waiting just outside your current mindset in a world of possibility you can step into if only you dared? Let's crack open that door. How do you shift from stuck to unstoppable? The Zanders show it's all about changing the game you're playing, not just trying harder inside old rules. During a tense Boston Philharmonic rehearsal, Benjamin asks the musicians to imagine their music coming alive, like telling a compelling story instead of playing notes. Suddenly, the room breathes differently, notes swell with meaning, the orchestra feels alive, not just precise. He flips their whole mindset from obedience to inspired creators, turning no-treating drones into passionate artists. The authors say leadership isn't about commands but the art of enrollment, inviting others into a shared vision. Like a conductor inviting every musician to leap out of individual shadows into a collective spotlight, enrollment pulls people closer than compliance ever could. It's not bossing, it's seduction by possibility, making everyone say yes because they want to, not have to. The big shift, trading a frame of scarcity, the pie's limited, life's a zero-sum game for one of abundance. When you see the world as plentiful, creativity flows and hurdles become invitations. Imagine looking at your challenges like a chess grandmaster who sees the entire board, noticing hidden moves and open paths others miss. Suddenly, life's puzzles aren't traps but playgrounds. What's better than success? A life where everyone's contribution feels vital. The Zanders illustrate a radical shift. It's not about your wins, it's about what you bring to the game. Benjamin tells a story about his young cello student who played brilliantly at a competition only to quit music the next day. The student was chasing applause, a trophy, the finish line. Benjamin shows that real music and life is about the ongoing contribution to a larger canvas, not just hitting some checkered flag. When you shift from winning to contributing, the journey lights up. One of Benjamin's great ideas, true leadership doesn't come from titles but from wherever you sit, whoever you are. Like a musician leading from their chair, not waving a baton but infusing their part with passion that lifts the entire orchestra. The Zanders call this mindset leading from any chair, a practice freeing everyone to influence and ignite possibility. The book talks about the universe as a giant echo chamber. What you bring, you get back amplified. Show up with defeat or scarcity and life reflects that. Show up with possibility, generosity, and curiosity, and you create a feedback loop of abundance. It's a dance where your moves shape the music around you, remarkably empowering and disarmingly simple. Here's a secret weapon buried in the Zanders' teachings. When you start noticing the extraordinary in the ordinary, your whole world crackles with possibility. Benjamin mentors a student struggling to find confidence. Instead of focusing on flaws, he tells her a new story. Her purpose is simply to be a contribution, like sunshine, effortless and vital. Her focus shifted from judgment to generous presence and her playing unlocked. It's a radical reframe that removes pressure and opens space for growth. The Zanders rebrand failure into breakthroughs, like jazz musicians treating a missed note as a chance to improvise something new and brilliant. One story features a conductor who, faced with a disastrous rehearsal, invites the orchestra to discover unexpected layers in the mistakes, turning panic into spontaneous creativity and a richer performance. Finally, the book calls for inventing new frameworks. When stuck, instead of banging your head against a wall, change the wall. The Zanders mention how old career frames trap us, but by redefining what success or happiness means, you can rewrite your life's story and open doors that were invisible before. Possibility lives in the new lens you choose. Remember Benjamin's orchestra on that tense Boston stage? They weren't perfect musicians, they were explorers of possibility. You hold the same baton. Next time you hit a wall, pause, ask, how can I see this differently? How can I invite others in, not control? Try this today. Reframe one challenge as a chance to create, contribute, or lead from your chair. Watch what unfolds. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.